Hello, hello, thank you. First time doing this. I've been practicing in front of a mirror, which is obviously completely pointless given that there's a living audience here. But I hope this goes well. I hope by the end of this you sort of stereotype me as a pioneer. I guess it could be a Sherwood, but the only way for us all to find that out is if we have an orgy, and I guess by the number of men here, not really interested. So, like I said, I'm not drinking tonight, so I won't be discussing religion and politics. And I wrote my set list down here beforehand when I thought I would be drinking, so I'm just going to skip over this next topic of exterminating Judaism. That's not going to fly. Let's talk about something more relatable, I guess. Relationships work. Here's something that, we all need certain things in our relationships. We all have our must-haves. Mine are pretty basic. I'd say I'm looking for a woman who has lighter skin, smaller breasts, and shorter hair. I believe those 6 things are pretty important. She needs to be lighter than I am. She needs to have skin. Smaller, again, no fatties. And breasts, naturally. Shorter, no giants. And, of course, hair. Not everywhere. Depending on the head. Not looking for any bald women or chemo patients. They're out. Chemo patients, probably more literally so than bald women. My dad is pretty messed up from the Vietnam War. He was a plumber there, so he's seen some shit. But he gave me a piece of advice. He said, treat all the women that you're with like gold. So I've been burying them in my backyard. It's been going pretty well. I'd like to give you guys some advice. I don't know how many of you have ever lived with a significant other. One thing I found to always keep it fresh is I like to save up for a week or two and then just drop a huge load on her. And that's a laundry joke. Say my mom was a big inspiration in my life. Small things. Every single morning she'd start my day coming into my room, waking me up for school. She'd say, "Son of mine, it's time to rise and shine." I thought that was a nice routine to start the day. I wanted the same thing to end my day as well. So I came up with my own little saying. It was, "Here we are, time to demolish. I need to rest and polish." One off. That's not an official joke. I think masturbation is very important for beating insomnia. One of the 4 M's of marijuana, masturbation, and then more marijuana. I hope I'm not being too crass, especially to the women here. You're really the apples of my eye. That phrase doesn't really make any sense. It's more maybe poignant to say you're the orange to my ear or the cantaloupe to my views on matrimony. I really consider a lot of you women like apples. I think it's wonderful when you're baked. I like to mash you. I'm not interested in your rotten or bruised or grannies. I think most importantly, though, I really like to pick you out, take you back, cut you up, and eat you.
Oh my God.
I'm not going for a killer vibe here. I'm going for a killer vibe. I'll cut you up like Laugh, of course. I have a few heroes in my life. I'm not sure if this first one is real or fictional. Johnny Appleseed. I think he's very important to all men out there. All this guy wanted to do was just travel around and plant his seed everywhere he went. I think that's a man we can relate to that. I go somewhere, I want to plant my seed there, and there, and there. And, I think this is a very important thing for us to do as men. I'm not sure if he's real or fictional, because that last name Appleseed seems pretty convenient for, the person who did that. I think our last names are very important. They give us sort of character. It helps us understand where we're from and what our family lineage is. Your name, last name, Carpenter, Smith, Cook. It lets you know what your family was and where they came from. My last name is Roche. It's French for rock, so I think that throws a big loop into the theory of evolution. But figure out how that goes from there. Last names are very important as well for understanding other people. For me, I feel like I understand Emily Dickinson very well. I understand understand why she was crazy. Obviously, all dynastic families are generally inbred as fuck, and hers was so well known for fucking their own kids that Emily Dickinson, of course, had bad genetics at some point down the line. I want to talk about one of my other heroes here. It is Black History Month. It's Martin Luther King, of course, a wonderful character who preached about equality, love, equanimity behind all classes. Someone that powerful, that influenced that many people, is guaranteed to, sort of shake up the status quo. And actually, people like that, Gandhi, MLK, would get assassinated because of such a positive message. And so I too have a dream. It's on my dream board, and it's just a picture of me with my face blown off. Because I too would like to have such a message. If I could reach so many people and have such a wonderful impact to shake up the status quo, please kill me. The message is out there, and it's very, very well. Even if I can't reach that many people, I still believe I can accomplish a few things on a smaller level, maybe a more one-on-one, maybe to my kids or so. I recently learned that Buddhist monks are capable of self-extinguishing themselves. Incredible, right? You can choose when you want to die. I'd love one day to sit down, my kids say, here, look at me, this is important. It's the last lesson I'm ever going to give you. Just hang here for 2 minutes, and if you believe it, you can achieve it. Don't let anyone ever stop you. And then pass away, and that would be it. And, absolutely be positive for them. They know they can do anything. So that's it. I just wanted to spread the message of believe it, you can achieve it. And thanks for listening. Good job.